Hey VC, how you doing? John here. Thursday, in the day, unusual for me to be making a video simply because I've got the day off. I've got the day off today and tomorrow. It's my birthday today, bit of a milestone. People don't normally like to give away their age, but I don't mind. Yes, I'm 50 today. Still listen to the music now that I was listening to when I was 17 really, but I'll show you a couple of interesting things that I got earlier. But I've had a great week music wise this week. Firstly, in the States I have the Goodwill. In the UK we've got charity shops. I've been in Goodwill in America, and it's a very different experience. They're usually like supermarket size. The two I've been in anyway were. Charity shops in the UK are usually pretty small, and if they do have records, usually they're either like British Heart Foundation or usually way overpriced, and then they've got CDs as well which are overpriced. But there's a place near where I work which is the RSPCA, and it's the only charity shop I know that has tapes, and I bob in there quite 2 or 3 times a week at lunchtime, and usually there's just your mix of Cliff Richard and you know, middle of the road stuff from the 60s that nobody in their right mind would want to listen to, which probably old ladies have given them. But I went in 2 days ago, and I managed to I could spot in the corner. The actual tray they're in is only about this, so they probably only have about 40 at any given time, but I could see it was stacked up. So I went over, and what a result that was. Had a look in there. First thing I pulled out, Soul Asylum, Runaway Train. Simple Minds, which has been some discussion about Simple Minds recently, Glittering Prize. Then it really got interesting. Nirvana, Nevermind. Blur, Leisure. Now believe it or not, this is the first album of Blur's I've ever owned in my life. I've never really signed up to them, but many of you know that I'm a massive Bruce Springsteen fan, and I then really got into it. Born to Run, Nebraska, one of my top 3 favourite Bruce albums of all time. Tunnel of Love, with the sticker on the front saying it includes Brilliant Disguise apparently. And then finally, another band I know of but hadn't heard, Ned's Atomic Dustbin. I was amazed that Brett recognised the logo on the front. So, and I also picked up Randy Crawford's The Very Best Of. So the whole lot there, £1.30 of anybody's money. You can't complain, even if you have to throw the whole lot in the bin. So that was a really good score for me. Came back last night, and then I found something I've been waiting for from Pop Market. Rob Elovox put me onto Pop Market. There seemed to be an outlet for Sony or somebody like that, but they do sell albums on, and they were doing a double package. And I did see somebody else, I can't remember, I think it was Anthony on Facebook or somebody like that anyway, had already received it, so I had a good idea to be coming. So first one was Clockwork Angels, the new Rush double album, 180g vinyl. I've listened to it once, and it really is typical Rush. And then the other one that was with the package was Moving Pictures Live in 2011. Now I can remember the day that this album, the original album, came out in 1980. In fact, I was just doing part of my university interviews at the time, and I went off to Salford, went through Manchester, Manchester Piccadilly, called in at HMV Records on the way back, which sadly has just gone into administration. Hopefully it won't go under altogether. And I bought this album in 1980, and 32, 33 years later I'm buying the same music again. So that's still in the original, it's still in the shrink, so I haven't listened to that one yet, so I'm saving that one. So the weekend was going well, the week was going well music wise. As I said, it's my birthday, and when you get to a certain age, you've got all the things that you really want. I mean, I'm a lucky person. I've got all the things that I really want. So I never sort of say, oh, I like this or that. So it's down to the imagination of your family to buy things that you like. And so I got something this morning for my wife Julia, which is absolutely fantastic, which I love, and it's this. It's a gold disc, Hall and Oates, of the greatest hits, the ultimate Daryl Hall and John Oates. There's the CD sleeve cover and 2 signatures. So, you know, what do you buy the man who's got everything? Well, this is what you buy me, obviously. Something else she gave me was the New Order's new album, which is called Lost Sirens. I've listened through that once this morning while I was lying in bed, and well, it's excellent. It's a It was recorded at the same time as Waiting for the Sirens Call, and the intention was that it would be released after that. But unfortunately, the band broke up again, and Hooky then left. And if you recall, me and Harry and my wife saw New Order last year in Birmingham, and Hooky wasn't in the band anymore. But he's actually on. He plays on this, so that's excellent. What we've got, I also got from my close family a book about pubs, a bottle of brandy, and some beer, and I'll no doubt get some more things later today. So, you know, what does that say about me? They know me so well. We're off to London tomorrow for a couple of days. We've got some record shops planned, so hopefully we'll be able to post something about that. But I hope you can see VC. I've had a great week music wise, and I hope you're all well, and take care.